You tweaking.
Can you take off your face if you think what you're doing is right? Can you take off your face?
Look how close you is. Why would I take my mask off?
Because you know what you're doing is not right, so you can't put your face out.
So are they coming or what? Are they coming?
I'm going to have you move from the front of the door.
Are they coming?
Okay.
Did you call?
Move from the front of the door.
Okay. Did you?
Because now you're impeding.
Did you call?
Yes, we did.
Who is coming? Who am I blocking right now?
It started with a camera and a constitutionally protected right, recording in public. But at this small post office in Kansas City, it only took minutes for fear and ignorance to turn into force. When police arrived, instead of upholding the First Amendment, one officer chose assault over understanding. And in that moment, the question became clear. How many badges actually know the law they're sworn to protect?
I know last time they did, and the lady just came in my door.
Mommy, can I do a shake?
Yeah.
Can I do a shake?
Sir,
Yes.
what's your problem?
I don't have a problem.
Okay, and then.
Can I do a shake?
No, sir.
Mommy.
What's your problem?
What makes you think I have a problem?
Huh?
What makes you think I have a problem? Are you the postmaster?
No, I'm not the postmaster. I
Is the
work
postmaster
here.
here?
She's not.
She's
I
not?
work here.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking, what's your problem?
I don't have a problem, sir.
Then please walk out.
No, I'm gonna stay here. I have every right to be here.
But you don't have any right to record me.
I do. You just walked up to the camera, sir. You tweaking.
Can you take off your face if you think what you're doing is right? Can you take off your face?
Look how close you is. Why would I take my mask off?
Because you know what you're doing is not right, so you can't put your face out.
What's your name?
My name is Joseph.
Joseph. How you doing, Joseph?
I'm doing fine.
Yes, I'm just up here recording.
For what? Just let me know and I'll give you whatever you want.
I know what you can do for me while I'm here. You have the passport application? I don't see them out here.
We don't do some here. Passport application, you have to go to Gladstone.
Okay.
So what else do you need? What else do you need?
He's wearing all black. Yeah. Yeah, we asked him to leave repeatedly.
What else do you need?
You want to know something funny?
Mm-hmm.
Come here. This right here
Mm-hmm.
is called Poster 7.
Mm-hmm.
They gave this to you in training when you was on Persian Road next to Union Station.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go right here.
Mm-hmm.
What do that say?
Photos and what?
What do this say? Read that.
No, say it. Say what it says.
You right here. Read it, sir.
I can't read, so
Okay.
read it.
No, you read it. It's your job.
You can't record someone who has come to the post office to do a business. You can record anything, but you can't record this lady. It's a breach of her privacy. That is all I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah.
There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Can I take you and put you on online?
You can if you're not at work. So that picture, listen to
Can
me.
you take off your face
Listen to
and
me.
let this woman
Look
take
how
you?
close you are to me. Why would I take my COVID mask off? You know it's coming back around this year, right?
You know?
Why would I want to take my
Yeah.
why would I want to take my look how close you was to me though, sir?
Because you are infringing on other people's privacy.
You trying to infringe on my rights. I have a right to record.
Does she have a right to tell you don't record her?
She have a right to say it.
And she told you right here that she doesn't want to come in.
She didn't say that.
I don't want you recording me.
Okay.
But are you still recording her?
I'm recording
Yes.
you.
I'm in the same
She's
space.
right.
I mean, you can't stand next to her and expect me not to record. I mean, I'm not trying to record her. I can't record the post office. And we're in public.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
I don't care what you are recording.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not hiding my face.
Okay.
If you are man enough, take off your face.
Take off your face.
Mask.
Okay.
If you are man enough, Take off your face
Yeah,
mask.
you spitting when you talk, man. So
I'm doing what?
I think spit come out your mouth when you was talking. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not trying to catch none of that. He didn't even want to read the own rules and regulations on postal property. Let's see what happened when the cops get here, though. I heard you say you calling the cops. Would you apologize if the cops tell you I can do it? If the cops tell you I'm within my rights to record here, are you going to apologize?
I'm not apologizing.
Not you, man. I'm not even coming for
All
you.
I'm saying is you can record everything here.
I can.
But you can't record the people who come in.
Listen, if you're wrong, would you apologize?
I will.
Okay. I'm going to hold you to it. I'm going to step outside so she can handle her. How's it going?
What's your business?
I just came here to record, but they had called the police, so we all waiting on the police now. So I did ask them, did they have a passport application, but he said I have to go to the Gladstone one to get it. So
You're asking for a passport?
I asked them, did they have an application? He said they don't have those here.
We don't have it.
Okay, that's fine. I still just came to record, but if you guys had that application, I would have got that as well.
These are the two stations you can go visit. Because we don't do applications.
Okay. Full power. Oh, and we got the police pulling up. Mm-hmm. Hey, how's it going there, officer? What's your
How you
name?
doing?
What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Bush, 4680.
Thank you so much for being professional. What's your name and badge number,
Officer
sir?
Hines, 04918.
Thank you so much for being professional.
I asked the young man if he needed anything when I realized that he was reporting my customers, and I'm like, I don't appreciate that. If it's anything I can help you with, go ahead and let me know what you need. And he just continued recording. And the young lady that was sitting over here in line in queue, she was getting uncomfortable, one of the customers. And I
Totally
said, that's not
understandable.
okay, it's not appropriate. So please can you leave the property?
Okay.
Since you are not conducting any postal business. So he refused to do so.
Okay,
I
well,
felt the need for you guys to come on by.
sounds like you need to leave the property or we're going to take you to jail.
Well, come over here. Over here. Okay. Watch this. Over here. This is.
Are you willing to press charges?
Listen.
If we have to, yes, sir.
Check this out.
Excellent.
We,
All right.
we can't have
Can we get a
anything on
supervisor?
the
Can we
We
get
can
a,
talk outside.
no, right here? Listen, no. This is poster 7. This is the rules and
But she
regulations.
said you're not conducting any postal business.
Listen to me, sir.
Okay, let's talk outside.
But this is the rule.
Come on. There you go.
Listen,
What
look
is
at
your
this.
vehicle?
Look at this. That's the rules and regulations saying I can't record, sir. You skipped
But you're
it.
not-
I was
you're
just
not
trying to show
conducting
I did. I asked him for a passport. I left and gave the lady her own personal space.
That's not what
you
you
just
told us.
grabbed my arm. I
Yes,
got
you did.
everything on camera.
Uh-huh.
Can we
Yes,
get a
so do I.
supervisor? Can we get a supervisor out here, please?
Well,
Please.
you need to leave.
This is public property.
No,
That's
it's
a
not.
lobby.
No, it is not. This
Listen,
is a private
It's
business.
actually a private
Li-
entity.
li-
I know it says United States Postal Service,
Listen,
but it's actually a private
listen,
entity.
You were told to leave. You did not leave.
Listen real quick,
Are
sir.
you refusing to leave now?
I'll under threat of arrest, I'll leave. But listen,
Okay, good.
But
Go.
listen, there's a poster 7 in there that says I have the. Just go look, sir. Can you please go look?
But here's the one thing I do know. I understand if this was a government building. I understand if this was a police station. I understand all that on a government building. Yes.
And one more thing, sir. Right now I'm doing a protected activity,
No, but-
First Amendment,
no,
freedom of the
no,
press.
this-
This is freedom of the
You've been
press.
told to leave. You refuse to leave.
That was our first time ever saying to leave, sir. I got everything on
But the
camera.
Right, but the United States Postal Service actually is a private entity. It's not. I understand it says government, United States Postal Service, but it's actually a private entity.
Okay.
So it's not like.
And can we get a supervisor, please? I'm gonna go stand on the sidewalk,
We've
but.
got a supervisor in the room.
And I'm gonna go stand on the sidewalk because you did tell me to leave. But when I go stand on the sidewalk, can you please? That's the rules and regulations of postal property. There's a section for photos and photography. Can you please read that? It says I can take it in the foyer, lobbies, entrances.
Okay.
It's right there. I'm gonna go stand there. We're gonna wait on your supervisor, and they're gonna let you guys know. Wow, man, you put your hands on me. That's an assault, man. If I haven't committed a crime, you can't walk me out. You can't put your hands on nobody. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Y'all see that? He grabbed my arm and pulled me out the public lobby. How you doing, sir? You Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Turner, how may I help you?
Hey, can I get your name and badge number of close just for the record?
My name? I just told you. My name
I couldn't hear with the
I'm
wind.
Sergeant Turner. My badge number is 4944, serial number.
Yes, sir. I came in here today just to kind of get some public information.
Uh-huh.
I know I have every right to record in here. It's actually have a poster 7 in there with the rules and regulations on poster property, saying that photos and photography may be taken in the lobbies, foyers, and corridors.
Okay.
Clear as day. Right when I walked in, the lady she triggered the issue. She said, "Hey, what are you doing here?" I said, "I'm just recording." She's like, "Well, you can't record here. You can't record my customers." She said, "This lady do not want to be recorded." The lady didn't even say nothing yet. But I even left the building just to give the lady her privacy, which I really don't even have. I didn't have to do that.
Okay.
Anything I see in public, I can record. That was just a little lobby. I wasn't going to be in there that long. Look how little it is. There's nothing in there.
Okay.
But I did ask them for a passport. They let me know I have to go to another building. I couldn't even get public information to ask them. I'm just documenting as I'm handling my business. These gentlemen, I forget his name, but he actually grabbed me and pulled me out the office. Not even letting me show him the rules and regulations on postal property. This is a First Amendment protected activity. You cannot turn that into a crime. You and the postal people took an oath to uphold the Constitution. And you pulled me out the building, sir, when I'm telling you I have the right to do so.
You weren't leaving when you were told.
I don't have to leave. They can't make me leave just because I got a black shirt on. I have to commit a crime for you to make me leave this property.
They ask you to leave.
They can't just ask me to leave. No, it's not. That's not a trespass word, sir. If I'm at the police department, you can't just say, "Hey, leave." I have to commit some type of crime.
Or if you're causing the disturbance,
I didn't
making
cause
people feel uncomfortable.
I didn't.
That's another.
Come on,
other
Sarge.
situation.
Come on, Sarge. Now, I'm not making nobody uncomfortable by recording. You can't turn protected activity
On that,
into a crime.
You're absolutely right. You can record anybody you want.
And I didn't say
You're not
nothing.
interfering with anybody's
I'm not
work or anything like that.
They came out to me.
Okay. All right.
It's a little lobby, sorry. Once you walk in there, you see it's little. It's nothing too much you can do or say. I just had a couple questions. I was in there 20 seconds and the lady ran out to me. 20 seconds.
You got that on your phone?
I got that. See, the lady was outside. She was outside getting something out somebody's car. So when I walked in, she came in right behind me and was like, "Hey, what are you doing? You can't record." So, and what's your name again? Your name and badge number?
Officer Bush, 4682.
Bush put his hands on me and pulled me out the office.
Yes, it did. Because you refused
They
to
wanted
leave
you
when I
to
told you.
leave, but I'm going to go talk. I haven't talked to the manager, so I'm going to go
Okay. And you gotta let him know, just because they want me to leave minus a crime, that you can't do that.
Trespassing is a crime.
Trespassing is a crime, but I wasn't trespassing. You gotta commit a crime first. You gotta commit a crime first, sir. 25 years, and you ain't got that. Dang, there's a forest. Was you able to see poster 7?
Say again?
Was you able to see the rules and regulations on the wall?
Did you also see the rules about disorderly conduct and if you're impeding customers doing
I didn't
business?
say nothing to nobody, sir. Right when I walked in, the lady she came outside. So right when I came in, she came right behind me. I didn't even know who she was. She just started talking to me. She could have been a customer. I don't know. Once I noticed that the lady was really just uncomfortable, I went outside so she could handle her business. And then just came back. And I only hung around because they said they was calling you guys.
Right now you're on the sidewalk anyway. You're on public property. And here's the deal. In that foyer is public property. You're correct about that. But the issue is when you're making customers uncomfortable, that's a prohibited act, which is on that rules and regulations. If you're impeding any business, any customers doing business, that's a prohibited act. That's on that rules and regulations.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. You cannot turn a First Amendment protected activity into a crime. That's public property. I'm not saying nothing. I can record. Your feelings don't overrule my constitutional right. So if you're uncomfortable with me recording you and we're in public, you go to Disneyland with Disneyland with your kids and you about to take a picture. You gonna make everybody behind you sign a waiver? They uncomfortable being on your...
Let me read the actual word.
Come on, Sergeant. Come on, get them. This is public. This is public. This is public
you're right,
property.
it is a public building, but if you're making people uncomfortable, I'll read this to you so you can get it all on your disorderly conduct.
I'm not
Conduct
impeding
that
it.
creates loud or unusual noise, or which impedes entrance or departure to post offices, or otherwise obstructs the usual use of
I didn't do none of
entrances,
that.
foyers, corridors,
I didn't do none of
offices,
that.
elevators, stairways,
None of that.
parking lots, or which otherwise tend to impede or disturb the public.
I didn't do none of that.
You just said in your own words that you
I
made
didn't-
that gal uncomfortable.
I didn't do none of that.
Which is their right to do, in order to ensure that the post office operates as well as it can. Now you're out here, you can record all you want. We can't keep you from going back in there now once we leave. But again, if you continue to do the acts that make people uncomfortable, make the workers and make the public in general uncomfortable when they go in there to conduct their business, I'm sure we're going to be called back out here. And then we'll call the postal inspector and have them come and take care of this.
Okay.
Okay?
And again, one more thing, you guys.
You already have this info?
No, we've not.
You just want to give it?
We haven't
Do you want to provide us your information?
Am I obligated? Okay. So can I go back in there?
It's only fair since you got all our information.
You're public. You're a public servant. I'm private.
Back on sidewalk.
He said I can go back in there. He said he finna leave.
We can't stop at this point. I mean, that's right.
Damn, look at this dude.
That's like I said.
Wow, man, this. Oh, man, he wanted to make an arrest so bad. Wow. Uphold our constitutional rights, man. This dude right here. This dude right here. Yeah, skate. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Yeah. Yeah.
You can't trespass on public property without committing a crime. You can't arrest someone for making others uncomfortable while exercising a right. And you can't silence the Constitution just because you're wearing a badge. The law was on his side, and eventually, so was the sergeant. But the damage was done. The lesson? Know your rights. And know when they're being violated. Yo, what's up, everyone? Sidewalk 22 back with another wild one. This time, I wasn't even planning to film. I just walked into a public building, and out of nowhere, things started heating up. Staff got triggered, security got nervous, and next thing you know, cops get called. All over me exercising a right to record in a public space. So grab your popcorn, kick back, and let's see how this one unfolds. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button if you support the First Amendment.
No,
That was
the door is
issue.
unlocked.
Okay,
So you don't need to tell me that.
that's fine.
What you can do is just go back and you're dismissed. You're dismissed.
Have a great day, sir.
You're yeah, I call PD, call SWAT, everybody. This is a public building. I can be here.
You're not gonna walk in. Now you're trespassing.
No,
Yes, you are.
no, I don't see law enforcement.
I'm telling you right now.
I don't see. Are you a cop? Are you a cop? No cop, right? You're not a cop. Trespassing? How? 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 How are you trespassing? So are they coming or what? Are they coming?
I'm gonna have you move from the front of the door.
Are they coming?
Okay.
Did you call?
Move from the front of the door.
Okay, did you-
Because now you're impeding.
Did you call?
Yes, we did.
Who is coming? Who am I blocking right now?
Right now, when people are coming in
You are
and out,
blocking right now. Look,
You're impeding.
you're in the middle of the way. You're contradicting
so
yourself.
You're impeding, okay?
You're contradicting-
So I'm just gonna ask you to
Just
stand away
straight
from the
straight
door.
line from the
Okay.
from the
So I'm
thing.
gonna ask
See,
you to stand away
you're
from the
contradicting
door.
yourself, my man. You're contradicting yourself, big time. Big time. I guess you don't get this every day, right? Everybody's sheep. Everybody obeys you. You're contradicting yourself. See, you're blocking the way. Hey, you're blocking the way. You're blocking the way, sir. Rick, whatever your name was. Was that your name, by the way, Rick?
Javier.
Javier? Okay.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Can I help you?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, there's no videotaping here.
Yes, there is. This is a public building.
Oh, so are you
Yes,
one
sir.
of those YouTubers that comes?
I don't know what you're talking about, but this is a public building, ma'am. Did you know that, or this is public? This is private?
Do you know that?
I do know that. It's a public building over there.
Public Works.
Yeah, which is taxpayers.
Yeah.
And my situation has nothing to do with that. Has to do with some lady that came and went. That's what it is.
Yeah, we have you on video.
So I'm not
also,
one of
so-
those that you're saying. And I don't know who those are.
That's fine.
Yeah, so
I'm asking you what your business is here. Do you have business here?
first of all, the guy said you need to leave. Then this guy says he's calling the cops on me. So I don't know.
That's why I'm here.
Or
You guys-
unless he's lying.
You guys can go ahead and
Did you lie?
disperse. You guys can
So you
go
did call the
ahead and-
cops?
You guys can go
Sir,
ahead and
Javier?
disperse. I'm talking.
Did you
to
call the cops? See,
Yeah.
now he's muted.
Okay, well, let's
So-
not
so-
pay attention to that.
Now he's muted.
So, you came to use an ATM, correct?
I don't know. Who are you? Do I need
I'm
to
the
answer
building manager
but
here.
But why would I answer your questions?
Well, because you.
What
were
authority
inside
do you
of-
have? Do you have here on me?
Because I'm asking you if you have business.
Okay, you're
here.
asking, but I'm refusing to answer.
I'm sorry.
I'm refusing to answer.
You're refusing to answer.
I'm declining.
Okay, so then I would take it you don't have business here.
That's up to you. That's not necessarily. It's up to you to decide. I can go to different offices. You don't know. I don't need to tell
you
you.
have to check in, sir. You just don't walk in the building.
This is a public building.
You have to check in. There's policy.
And then he says that he's calling the cops.
Well, I don't know if he is. I haven't spoken.
But
to him.
I thought you were his boss.
I have not spoken.
You're not his
to
boss?
him. I have not spoken to him.
Don't lie. All you guys communicate very quickly. All you guys carry radios.
I'm a liar. You're calling me a liar.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that you're a liar, but you might be
Well,
falsifying
did.
things.
You did.
You might be
just said,
falsifying
now
things.
you're lying.
You might be
See,
falsifying
said-
things.
You said that now I am lying, and I am not lying about anything.
I
I'm
don't know.
refusing to
I don't know
answer
how you
just like
guys
you.
communicate in there, but for what I know, it's pretty accurate and fast.
well,
Because
I
there was a
don't
guy
know.
over there already parked like in 2-3 seconds. Another guy came. This guy was telling me to leave right here. See, he's not telling me to leave anymore. Why is that?
Because he has a detail to do. He has a job to do.
But he was telling me to leave.
Okay, well, I wasn't down here, so I can't answer.
Well, I can give you this. I can give you this if you want.
No, that's okay.
It's not okay because you'll see what he was telling me and how contradicting it is. Because you're not telling me. I suppose you are the boss of everybody.
I am the building manager. of
But
this
are you the
facility.
boss of everybody or no?
Not everybody, no.
Okay, but
Absolutely
are you in control of these people?
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, so then let me tell you. They tell me to leave, which is a public building, and I can't leave. This is taxpayers' money. It's not private.
I know, nobody's disputing
If it was
that.
private, I would have been gone a long time ago.
Nobody's disputing
Yes, he was. He seems to
But
have.
I am here now.
He seems
Don't
to have.
worry about what
Javier had a problem with me.
Okay.
He said, "Don't say that word. Don't say that word."
Okay.
This is a free country. You can say whatever you want. He said he
I'm
was
not
trying to restrict.
disputing that, sir.
No, he was.
Right there.
He was telling me not
I
to.
know, we're right here.
He was
you
telling
and
me. Well, I had an issue with him.
Okay. Well,
So
then
I'm
do
telling you.
Want to make a complaint?
Well, I thought you were here to talk to me, right?
Yes.
So, and you don't want to hear what I have to say?
Yes.
Then why are you redirecting my topics? I'm here. Let us not talk about that. This is the other. See?
Do you want to make a complaint?
I would love to make a complaint, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not
Then
going to
I
give
will
any
bring you
details. I'm not going to give you details about me. I'm just going to fill up a complaint.
Oh, that's fine. I didn't say
And
you
blast
had to put
people.
details.
Blast people. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Plus people? What is
They called. I didn't call.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So talk to them.
Well, I got their story.
No, talk to them in front of me. Because I don't know if you actually did talk to them. Talk to them first. It's easier. The complaining party right here.
Can I have you stand over there real quick, please?
I'm okay here.
So what's going on?
Talk to them first.
I want to talk to you though.
Well, that's you. I don't want to talk to you.
Let's go down there, dude. Just let us talk to him. We'll get you out of here.
I'm not interrupting you. I can leave anytime.
Yeah,
you don't have to.
You
You don't have to tell me I can get you out of here.
Hey, boss, I need to pull up for a second.
Name and badge number. Name and badge number.
214 Ramirez.
Name and badge number. Younger cop. Name and badge number.
What's up?
Name and badge number.
Pimentel 123.
Okay, cool. So what's going on today? Ramirez?
We'll explain it to you right now.
I thought you wanted to talk to me. You don't want to talk to me anymore?
Well, I'm with him right now. That's what.
But he's okay over there. You can talk to me.
I got to stay with him.
Oh, is that right? Okay, cool. Train them right, okay?
You talk to my partner right here, okay?
Train them right. Don't misguide them. Tell them to be fair with the people. How you doing? Sergeant, is that you?
Sorry?
Are you a sergeant? I see some stripes.
Yes, I know.
So what's the title?
Corporal.
Corporal. How you doing, Corporal?
Sergeant, I can call the sergeant for you.
Okay, Corporal.
Is that yes or no, sir?
What's that?
Do you want the sergeant so I can call the sergeant for you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like it's the need for that.
Okay.
Yeah, so far the cops are behaving, right?
I'm sorry, sir?
I'm able to go inside if I wanted
Tell
to.
you you cannot, or what did they tell you? I haven't gone in there yet, sir.
They say not to go inside, but this is a public building. That doesn't work.
Okay.
I mean, this is not U.S. court. This is not FBI
Good
headquarters.
morning.
This is nothing. This is just a public work building.
Are you okay? Are you feeling okay?
I'm thirsty, but if you want, you can give me some water.
I would love to get water if we can both get some water, right? I don't have any water.
We should go and get some water, some coconut
I'm
water.
gonna go inside and try to figure out what's going on.
Okay, I'm coming along. Let's go with Corporal here.
I'll wait for you outside.
Sure, no problem. Why is that?
Let's go out there, man.
Why is that?
Let's go talk outside.
This is not a public building?
Right here.
Where is the sign?
This is where they have security.
Where is the sign?
So that we won't pass.
Where is the sign? I don't see any signs. I don't see any sign. I don't see any sign. Well, I can always come back, no problem. Okay, they can search me, no problem. I'm okay with that. No, I'm talking about the security guys, if they want to know who I am.
We don't have a problem with you. Let's just talk out here. Okay?
So what did they say about the public building? He said
Exactly what
he
you
said
just
that he wanted me trespassing, all these things and all this stuff. What is that?
Okay. So
How's that work?
He said that you're able to use the ATM, but you're in here getting verbal altercation with the female.
No, that's half. That's like maybe 25% of the situation.
Okay, well, what's your story?
For what? What's that gonna accomplish?
Your side of the story.
Ramirez, I love the face you make, Ramirez. What's that gonna accomplish?
All they want is for you to leave.
Is this on?
Everything's on.
The badge cam? The badge cam?
All they want is for you to leave.
Yeah, they can want me to leave, but that doesn't mean I have to leave. That's it? How so?
They want you to leave. You're just able to use ATM.
But this is public building.
Okay,
I
then
think.
just don't go back inside. If you want to stay out here.
I mean, I'm gonna come back inside at some point whenever I want to.
Okay, but if you're gonna go back inside, you're gonna be polite. You're gonna use ATM.
Polite depends how people treat you. I mean, you get what you give.
Okay, but if you go back in there,
I suppose
if you
in
go
this
back
world,
in there, we get a call back.
unless
they're gonna want to do a trespass form on you. So
they can do it, and then we can have it dismissed. We can have it dismissed by judges. That's not a
So
problem.
right now, just best if you just leave.
It's best.
Yes.
But what if I don't leave? What if I don't leave? What's gonna happen?
What are you trying to accomplish here?
What's gonna happen if I don't
What's
leave?
the result that you want?
Ramirez? Doesn't matter.
asking a good, valid question.
What is?
What are you trying to accomplish?
What's it gonna happen if I don't leave?
What are you trying to accomplish?
I'd like you to say it with your mouth. What is going to happen if I don't leave?
Well, it depends on what you want.
I don't have to tell you what I want or don't want.
It's just best if you just leave. Why are you making such a big deal?
Because this is a
What was your
public
purpose of coming
this is
here
a
anyways?
public building, sir.
Okay, so you want to come into a public building and cause
I didn't
commotion.
cause problems. It was somebody else that caused the problem with me. It got me
Okay,
all
well,
upset.
She's gone. So now what?
So I'm okay. So when she's gone, she's gone. You can also be gone. I don't think this is a crime here. This is not a crime scene. This is not like an
Not until you
emergency
go back in
situation.
there and then they don't want you back in there anymore.
I can always come back because this is not their building. This property belongs to the public, to the taxpayers.
Once you get
So-
inside, it's private property.
How
Anywhere
so?
out here, it's public.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. So, like I said, I asked you before. What
Is that right?
What the result
Is
that you
that
want?
legal what he's saying?
Look, if you want to stick around, that's fine. Stick around.
Thank
I
you.
don't care.
Thank you,
Okay?
sir. See? So it would be best if
I
you
said
leave.
that, but what are you trying to accomplish?
I don't have
What
to
do
tell you.
want?
Because, by the way, you shouldn't ever talk to the cops and answer their questions.
You can call the police if you want.
No,
You can
I won't call the
police.
cops.
If there's
I won't-
a confrontation in here, it'd be best to call the police. That way we can handle it.
That's
right?
fine. That's fine. But it wasn't me. I was
Now,
doing.
the lady left. Did you want to tell us anything else regarding that?
No,
incident?
I'm okay because it may get
Okay,
twisted
she-
along
she
the way.
left.
right?
We're done.
So you can
Why
go.
do you wanna stay
I'll
here?
go after you leave. How's that?
Sure. We'll leave and then.
Yeah, I'll leave after you guys leave.
Okay. Let's go let them know what's gonna happen. Okay?
Yeah, and then I will come back whenever I want. Tell them, because this is a public building, left and right. You're lying.
Okay.
You're lying. You're lying. Your words mean
Well,
nothing.
if
Your words are. You were lying.
I mean, that's gonna make people upset.
There's cameras out there.
I know, but
Nobody cares.
But they don't have it in their face.
I don't have a problem with your camera, and you have it on my face.
This is for our safety.
Yeah, this is for my safety. You're as valuable as I am.
Absolutely.
So there we go. So don't give me that. Oh, and by the way, can I get a incident number?
You can ask for it.
Yeah, and do you have a business card?
I don't have it.
Okay. You don't have any?
No.
Okay. He says no. He says he doesn't have any business card. Ramirez. Let me see the dash number. Let me see the dash. 39? Okay. And this is Alhambra PD. I don't see stripes. Okay. This one is a new one. Okay. Hey, how you doing, sir? Excellent. You missed the show, man. You should have been here earlier. How are you? So here's Pimentel, 123 Alhambra PD. And you say he's a trainee? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Yeah. So how long in the force?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But trainee, okay, cool. As I said before, Ramirez, trainman, right? Okay.
Any other questions regarding us? We can call the police department.
All this abuse and stuff that happens. Yeah.
My name, my partner's name, and then that's the incident number. Okay. And then if you have any questions, just call the numbers on the back, and you'll reach us.
All right, thank you.
All right. Let me see. Pimentel 189 and Ramirez 214. Okay. This is what is this number, by the way? I can't read it.
That's your incident number.
But this one?
24.
24. Oh, okay, 24. 35731. Okay, cool. All right, you guys. All right, Corporal. Have a nice day. Get some water. Get some water, okay? I'm sorry? You go to church? Did you say that you go to church? Corporal. She says go to church, or I go to church. I don't know what she says. Let's see what the cops are. Here's the cops. They leave. Hey, security. How you doing, sir? Oh, you're not too friendly? Okay, fine, cool.
And there you have it. From being told you can't record, to being asked what's your purpose here, to cops getting involved, all in a public building funded by taxpayers. Shout out to the officers who kept it cool, but some of these folks really need to get educated on the law, not just enforce feelings. If you made it this far, hit that like, smash the subscribe, and let me know what you would have done in the comments. Sidewalk 22 out, stay aware, stay free. Standing up to unlawful orders takes courage and clarity. These videos are a reminder that liberty needs defenders, even in everyday places. Subscribe to support those who stand their ground.